What is science? Is Bigfoot science? Flying saucers? Well, science is an idea that's passed through the scientific method of discovery. And until it's done that, then we just call these ideas. Non-science can cause harm, such as when we have fake healers. They're going to prey on, say, cancer victims. Shamans, a real shaman looks like a normal person, not like in the Hollywood movies with all those headdresses and feathers. The Tuskegee researchers, they used African American farmers in a study, injecting live syphilis, but it was a very poor design. We'll call that non-science. The first step, scientific method, is observation. We're going to look at previous data so that we don't do something someone's already done. On to hypothesis, temporary explanations for our observation. We were wondering, hey, can we roast termites? Will they taste good? That was our hypothesis in the Amazon, and they were pretty good. Experimentation, this takes a lot of careful work because we have to control for extraneous variables. And these are variables that cause the right results, but for the wrong reason. We call this a placebo effect. If someone believes it's going to work, then sometimes it works. To rule out the placebo effect, we're going to use a double-blind study where neither the patient nor the researcher knows who's been given what. To do this, we have to assign one group as a control, and they're not going to get the independent variable. We omit the thing that's being tested. We get a sugar pill or whatever it is, some fake thing. But this is important for a double-blind study to have that control. The experimental or test group, they're going to get the independent variable, the magic substance, whatever it is that we're testing. In results, we're going to analyze our data and arrive, with luck, at significance. And this will tell us whether our data has any meaning or just due to chance. 95% confidence or better is what we shoot for. That's written as P is less than 0.05. And all it really means is that there's less than 5% chance that it's just random. Now if you look at my study here, the vertical lines in the chart, those indicate randomness. So on some of these there's a lot of chance, and this data is not great. I was trying to figure out what monkeys are doing in Panama. Maybe they're avoiding parts of the forest for reasons. Oh well, it didn't work well. Theory is based on consistent results throughout time. They're still not facts because we can revise them. Such as our giraffe study. We spent 2 years working in Kenya trying to raise giraffe and figure out what kind of foods they would like to eat. Not a simple thing. A more wide-reaching study was with ulcers. A scientist observed a species of bacteria, Helicobacter pylori. That's a long name. We just shorten it to H. pylori. He found these in peptic ulcers of the stomach and in patients that had gastritis, was just inflammation. Now, the problem was the substance or the bacteria didn't grow in rats and guinea pigs. And so the scientists had to infect themselves, which is usually not a good idea. Now, if you want to know what a ulcer looks like, here we go down, stomach. Oh, there it is. It's a little calcified white area. It's going to be very painful. Poor guy. Let's see. Let's take a look. There it is again. Well, after infecting themselves, which is a violation of protocol, by the way, but they got away with it, they found H. pylori growing along their stomach lining. And we had a new theory, bacterial-based ulcers. So we could go back to eating spicy food and drinking alcoholic beverages and having stress because ulcers were caused by bacteria. Now, I'll be honest, this theory's been revised, so it's not quite the way they present it here. If we're very lucky, a theory becomes a law or a principle, and at last we can call it a fact. I will probably never reach a fact in my research, and most scientists don't. So we just work with theories, and we revise them, and we're pretty happy about that.